It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
It's going just fine. Sarah and I had a good cry before this episode.
Yeah.
Life's hard right now. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay though. Oh, I didn't after you my other thing. I think I've talked about this where like I've been having like pancreatitis for like months.
Yeah.
I finally got to see a GI and they were like, you need to have 2 MRIs, and I was like, great. So that's next.
Great.
I'm so over this. Like, I'm losing my mind. Because I
Yeah.
feel fine now.
Okay.
But, like, there's still things going on. So I'm just like, ah!
Yeah. I feel positive that at least they're like looking into things. I guess there seems to be like a care, which is
Yeah.
nice.
My mom's I think it's like a charge nurse. I can never remember, like, what the title of her job is. But she's basically in charge of, like, this is the patient. This is what's going on with them. I've set up all the sterile tools and, like, I can't
Yeah.
remember what it's called. But anyway.
Wow.
And it's alarming to me how many times I call her and like when I tell her what's going on and then I'm like, but I'm so stressed, blah blah blah. And she's like, at least they're taking you seriously. Like so many young people, like doctors just like brush off because they're like, you're young. Like how could this be happening to you? Blah blah blah. I'm like, that
Mm-hmm.
is so concerning to me that someone in healthcare feels that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was had this like concern, so I reached out to the doctor over here. And I was like, I think I have this and these are the symptoms. And then he was like, no, it sounds like this. So I'm going to send you a test for what I think it is. And you just take it and submit it. So then I was like, okay. So I did that test, submitted
Mhm.
it. It was negative because it wasn't that. Because I was like, I don't think it's that because it's just not that. And then it was negative and then no follow up. And I went, you were wrong. So what's next? And there was like no follow up. And I was like, I hate it.
Ugh,
It's tiring.
it's so tiring. And it's like, okay, have you been watching The Pit at all?
No, but this is literally things are happening like twos in my day. Someone I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about the pit this morning.
Hmm. It's okay, so like I watch it's this is kind of roundabout, but I watch Dr. Mike. You know who Dr. Mike is?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I watch him watch The Pit because I
Oh,
love
love that.
him. I love Dr. Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And also I have personally not watched Dr. Mike. I have watched ER, which is like first of all insane of a show, amazing, but Noah
Mm-hmm.
Wiley is in that and The Pit.
Mm.
And Dr. Mike is always like, "Oh, this is so accurate. This is so accurate." Like he feels it's pretty accurate. But there was an episode where they were talking about like the like sort of line. He was talking about the sort of line between like patients needing to like Google and advocate for themselves with doctors, but also there's this sort of weird like thing in the doctor community. It's like, oh, this patient is like doctor Googling themselves, and like
Yeah,
yeah, it's like this weird line. I think a lot of I would imagine a lot of doctors now are probably like, don't Google it, sort of deal. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, because
definitely.
I had my doctor. I've had so much blood work done in the past few months. It's crazy. And she was like, I'm sending you to a hematologist. Like, one of your levels is like elevated, and it's kind of like rare to see that elevated. So, like, let's just go get it checked out. And I was like, okay, which level is it? And she like would not tell me. She was like, it's fine, they'll know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, but which one? Like, I want to know because it's like my
Yeah,
health. She was like, I
yeah.
don't want to freak you out. I don't want to worry you. And I'm like, okay, but like, which
Don't
level?
gatekeep.
Stop it. Stop gatekeeping my blood work from me. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. But I wonder if that's like because then she was like, it can be anything from like this really little thing to this like really serious thing. She's like, there's like a huge range of things. So I wonder if doctors feel like they need to be more like conservative now.
Definitely. Yeah, and that
Um,
makes sense. But
but it's also like, if my symptoms match, what's the harm in testing me for this?
yeah, And like, let me learn a new thing.
Exactly.
Let me learn about a blood level.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I'm not a doctor, so I'm not. I don't know what they're thinking, but as a patient, it's weird to me.
Yeah,
Oh no, I
definitely.
got my chip. Yeah. That's what's going on over here. How about you? How are you doing?
Uh, not. I'm okay. Things are okay, but that's all to say
Yep.
at the moment. I'll do a check in future down the line where I may go into more detail, but for now, things are good but rough.
Yes.
Um, and I'm on my period, and that just sucks. I hate
I'm.
it.
I'm sure mine's coming soon. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I did for the first time ever. I'm trying to like get into baking.
Ooh, me too. I literally just told Brewer yesterday how I was like, I can't wait for fall because I want to. We were talking about painting pumpkins. He's like, why wouldn't we carve them? And I was like, we are going to carve them, but I want to save it and make my own pumpkin puree and not buy
Yes.
store-bought puree and then bake
Yes.
a pumpkin pie with it. That's so wild. Okay, sorry. Go into
So
your
good.
baking. Yeah.
Um, I decided to make
Mm.
before I could like decide what to make, I needed to learn because like a lot of baking has to do with like yeast. And I've like I don't know what yeast is, so I had to watch a bunch of YouTube videos to be like, what the fuck do I do with this? Should I be scared? And like now I'm like, okay, yeast is just it's like another ingredient you just add to things. That's fine. So I bought some yeast, and I've last night I made cinnamon rolls from scratch, and it was so fun. Like you pour in the yeast with the flour and all the ingredients, and it like you have to let it rise, and then you like roll it out and put the ingredients, and you roll the whole thing into the cinnamon roll. And I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, and but then it did, and I cut it into its own slices and like had the cinnamon rolls, and then I had to let it rise again, and I was like, this is crazy. And then I cooked it, and then I was like, oh my god, I forgot, what if it tastes bad? I was like, that was my one I was like, I didn't even stop to consider if it would taste good. But luckily it's just cinnamon and sugar, so it tasted pretty good for the first try, which is nice.
Hell yeah. I love them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a good way to get through my kitchen fear because I just like I can't stand cooking. I don't know
I hate it.
why. It drives me so nuts. And it's like by the time I'm done making it, I'm like I don't want to eat it anymore. Like I cannot thank the universe enough for helping me meet a man who loves cooking for me. Like
Yeah,
otherwise I would just like eat terrible processed food all the time.
yeah,
So,
that's
ugh,
great.
yeah. Can't
Yeah,
do it.
my
I do
goal
like
is
to
to like
chop though.
chop.
Yeah, I've started offering now because I feel bad. I'm like,
Nice.
is there
Oh,
anything you can do? And he usually gives me a vegetable to chop, and I actually really enjoy it.
nice. That's good.
That part's fun.
Hell yeah. I'm hoping that I'll just make enough money one day to afford a private chef, so that they'll just make my own food. Or I guess, yeah, have a partner that loves to make food. That would
Mm.
also work. But I'll hire a private chef.
I think
So
the
no one
same
has to
thing.
make food.
I think the same thing all the time. I follow like 5 different private chefs on Instagram, so I'm just like, how does this work? Like,
Yeah.
how often are you here?
Yeah, I was like looking into it because there's some like services around me where you can like hire someone to like plan out your meals for the week, and so they'll like get the groceries, cook it, and then you just have the meal plan for the week. And I was like, and they just like drop it off for you, and I was like, that sounds really great. It's like expensive, but I was like,
Mm.
I would be willing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of like it more. I decided I'm just gonna pick like one meat that I don't feel too scared to make because I think
Mm.
that's the hardest part for me is like dealing with raw meats.
Yeah.
It freaks me out. I don't like it. I'm worried it's
Yeah.
never cooked enough.
Mm.
So I've been really focused on salmon lately.
I love salmon.
I love salmon too, and like you
So
can
good.
throw it in the air fryer, which is like
Yeah.
yeah. So like we do like a recipe with like orzo and salmon and a lot of cheese and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do different variations on it because Brew doesn't
Yeah.
like tomatoes. So I'm like maybe there's like
Same.
bell peppers or like maybe I can do like more Alfredo-y. Yeah. So I'm really focusing on like salmon and the pasta.
Hell yeah.
That's the farthest my scope goes.
That sounds great. I have an issue where, like, if I've made a good meal and, like, successfully, I don't remember what I've made. Like, even, like, I, like, can't remember what I've had last week. And I know there was one meal that I was like, I've done a good job. And I'm like, I don't remember what that is.
Mm-mm.
I need to get better at that. But also, it's fine.
You know what I've been thinking of too? Because I get that way too, where I'm like, then like I always go off of a recipe online and then I like lose it and can never find it again. So I think it'd be really fun to get like a recipe box and like handwrite them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I feel like that'd feel more like this is mine, and then I can just pull it out of my thing. My grandma had one of those, and my mom still has it, and it's just like
Yeah.
it feels so like nice to just be able to like my Rolodex of recipes.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, because I've got like a whole database where I like will like save recipes and I'll like add it to grocery lists on this database that I made. So like
Mm.
I've got the meal planning, but I like the if it's like a good recipe, maybe I'd write it out. That would make it easier too.
Part of it too is like I'm trying to be less on my phone. Like
Me
the
too.
oh my god, that's weekly screen report that comes in
Yeah, yeah.
is devastating to me. Like every time I
Mm-hmm.
see it, I'm like, how could I have spent that many hours on a screen? Like, what am
Yeah.
I doing in my day? So I'm trying to be like, no
Mm-hmm.
more. Like we go on walks all the time. We've started like leaving our phones here instead of like taking
Whoa.
them with us. And like like when we go to dates now, I'm like I put my phone in my bag and just like let's just chat and whatnot. Because like I was literally like we were like he was playing a video game and I was watching Sex in the City over here and I was like it's nice because we're just hanging out and it's chill. But
Mm-hmm.
then when we went to be like face to face, I was like, man, I didn't realize like how much I miss talking to you because we've been on our screens for so much. So
Yeah.
trying to be less on them. So I think by writing it out, it'd be like, this is mine.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mm.
That's good. Yeah, because I did still working on the artist's way
Oh yeah.
process, and there was a was it last week, the week before, 2 weeks ago, it was a reading deprivation week, and so the whole thing is she was like, don't read, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have some exceptions to that, but I'll do my best to like, I was like, no webtoon, no reading a book for a week, and then like no social media.
Okay.
So I think the whole concept was like we read, like we take in so much that's not our own thoughts and stuff, like there's no space or time for us to like think and like output. And I was like, it was so like doing that was like such a big challenge, especially like when you're going through stuff and you're like, I didn't realize how much I use my phone to escape and like dull my
Mm.
feelings. And I was like, oh, this is like helping me sit in it, and like sit in my feelings, which was nice. And then like once that week was over, I was like, I want to be able to like keep this up as much as I can, like still read a webtoon or two, but not spend, an hour reading a whole series to
Yeah.
like avoid reality. Um, and I like have been catching that every time I finish a task, I'll go to my phone as like a break in between other tasks that I do, and so I'm trying to like stop that because I always go, oh, I've done this thing, let me check my phone. Then all of a sudden I'm on social media for a half hour, and I'm like, this isn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's yeah, wild, but really cool, but hard experience to do.
Yeah. I like that idea of thinking though, like the fact that you like don't want to take in anymore so you can just be with yourself. That makes total sense to me.
Yeah, I had some really nice, like I had started working on my next play, and just like was able to like it like so much time I was spending on my phone where I'm like, what can I use this time for instead? And so I've like been able to like work on things and have my own thoughts and like not I was worried less about like I felt like the internet in my brain was turned off, which was nice.
You read out my brain. That's great. And it's a book, right? Are you reading a book about the artist way, or how are you getting this information?
It's the it's a book. It's like a big it'd be like kind of like a course book, but it's like so it's like kind of bigger, and it takes you through like there's a set reading and tasks for each week that you do.
Oh, okay.
So I've just started week 6. And so I think I'm entering like the hard weeks. Like I think the next 2 or 3 are supposedly, I think what I've heard are like really tough. So we'll see what happens. But I'm enjoying it. I think like I'm finding each week like the thoughts that I'm having lend itself into the next week where I'm like last week I was feeling really stressed about like money and like a pressure of like needing to make more and I was like what the fuck am I going to do? And then this week is all about like abundance and like facing your feelings about money and stuff and I was like, "Oh, great. Well, that's exactly what I was worried about. So now I can work on that." And we'll just see
Hell
where it
yeah.
goes. So yeah, it's been good. I like and like the book is really for me it's been like affirming my how I feel about creativity and like expressing oneself. Like I feel like it's something that's like it's really affirming my beliefs about that and how like it's a really like a personal journey that like is kind of like magical and really cool and so it's like nice to read a book where I'm like, "Oh, what I'm feeling like other people do feel too." Great, cool.
Hell yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. It seems like a really positive like experience for you right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been yeah, I mean the changes that have been happening in my life are insane. Part of it I think has to do with this book as well cuz like you're journaling every day, so it's like just helped me sit with my thoughts. So like it's like causing a lot of changes as well, but it's all positive. So it's good.
Hell yeah. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks.
Very good.
How are your stitches?
They're gone. Okay, so it was like a raised bump on my back for so long that I thought was like acne or something and it just wouldn't go away, but it wasn't getting bigger.
Mm.
So they were like, "We think it's a cyst. We can take it out and test it." And I was like, "Do it." So it was just a cyst. It's
Mm.
benign. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
But I think they like my mom was even like, "Did they do like oh, what did she call it? It's like a specific term where like instead of just like it's like surface level and they just cut it out, they like they just like dig in there. I can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
what it's called. But she's like, "Did they do that? Because like it looks deep." And I was like, "I don't know." I have no idea. But I had five like individual stitches. So now it's just kind of like, yeah, coming back to itself now. It's like really grody and weird, but I'm glad
Yeah.
it's gone. Yeah, and I
Yay.
can like wear shirts without a band-aid again.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you for asking. All that's good. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I feel pretty good overall. Like the pain from the pancreatitis is gone and like there's
Mm.
just like a few like leftover symptoms still happening that are like I'm just not back to where I was before. And to me, like the worry is like is it something that caused like permanent damage that I'll have to like adjust my lifestyle to for the rest of my life, which
Mm.
I'll do what I have to do. Or is it just something where like my body's just still recovering? Cuz like to me, even though it wasn't ever really proven, like it seems like it was the birth control I was on. Because as soon
Mm.
as I stopped it, things improved like
Oh.
significantly, which is
Yeah.
crazy. But
Mhm.
like, yeah, I even remember telling my like gyno when I went to see them again. They were like, "Wow, like we've never heard of that before, but like the proof is in the pudding. Like if you feel better after you stop taking it, you know,
Yeah.
that's the truth."
Mhm.
And so now I'm just more worried like did taking it cause something that was temporary or is this like something I'm going to be dealing with forever? So like that's the main thing. And like I know this sounds so like baby of me, but they've been like don't drink any alcohol, like no forms of marijuana so that we can
Mm.
just like figure out what's going on and it won't like affect your levels and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I've been pretty good about that. Like that started in April where I went like completely sober. There was like
Yeah.
one time in June when I went back to Chicago where like I had a drink or two and like and stuff like that. And like I didn't feel like great afterwards, but it didn't like I feel like it didn't backslide me. And then
Mhm.
I've been back to being sober again, which is like it's honestly I think it's been for the best because I've been feeling a lot better and like I've had to reckon with myself daily. Or
Yeah.
like, there are times where like when we go out to like a nice dinner date and I'm like I just want a glass of wine. Like you know, or if it's like been a long day and I'm like I just want to take an edible to help me sleep. Like I just like can't
Mhm.
do that and it's like it's fine. That's totally fine. Like I can't do those things and that's normal, but like man, like I just would really love a little something. So, but if
Yeah.
that's my only complaint right now, I'm doing pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm trying to be like perspective, Spencer. Have some perspective. but but yeah, otherwise, yeah, I feel like I did have to go to the ER a few weeks ago though. Did I tell you about that?
What the? No.
Oh my God. I had I was having this chest pain. Like it was like all up my middle side, like all through here, and it was going down my arm and
Oh
causing like
no.
numbness and tingling.
Oh
And I
God.
was like, there's no way that this is a heart attack. There's just like no scenario where that's what's going on. But I'd been having the pain for like 4 or 5 days and it had gotten worse. And so I was like,
Wow.
okay, obviously something, this is not my normal. So like I need to go figure this out. Because then I was thinking, I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast either, where, oh Jesus, in my left breast, they found like something in there that ended up being a cyst. But I was going through all these like, I had to have a mammogram, I had to have a breast ultrasound, like there was like tenderness and pain there. It was like a really harrowing few months, but I'm fine. But I thought maybe it was that because they were like, you have a lot of little cysts and your tissue's so dense, like, so I was like, maybe things are growing. So I don't know. So I like went because I was like, I feel like I can't breathe. So then I was like obviously stressed, making it worse, so I had to go and do all these tests and whatnot, and they were like, your heart looks great. Like they made me do an EKG, they made me do blood work, like they tested me for this like enzyme I guess your heart secretes if you're having a cardiac event, and they made me do a chest x-ray. And they were like, your heart is beautiful, your lungs look great, like everything looks great. And I was telling them about the GI stuff, and they're like, you know what, it's probably related, like, and I was like, no fucking way. Like they were saying something like, if your stomach is inflamed and your pancreas is inflamed and everything's kind of right there and rubbing against each other, and like I'd been burping a lot that day, so they were like, this is all related to your GI. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking lose it, like this
Wow.
needs to get figured out. So it's a lot of like stupid little things like that where I'm just like, I can't believe it's giving me like chest pain now too, like, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just, health shit sucks.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy, but you know what, we're surviving and thriving, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it's okay. Yeah, I'm glad to have the stitches out. That was so not fun.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't like looking at them, you know.
Yeah.
And I think I did talk about that on here. I was like, I thought they were gonna be like soft, I guess, because like in my mind I'm like, you're threading something, you know, but it was like
Yeah.
hard and plasticky. Like every time I accidentally touched it while I was cleaning the wound, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS Housepod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
Yeah.
How's your reading been?
It's good. So I finished I Who Have Never Known Men,
Yes, yeah, we
which I
talked
think
about
we
that.
talked about,
Yeah.
which was good. And now I'm in Mistborn, which is great. I was telling Brewer, like, it's one of those books where, like, if you put it down and pick it up back up again after a while, it's immediately still good again. Like,
good.
it doesn't feel like a slog.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the magic system is, like, it's not complicated, but there's a lot to remember. Like, there's, like, tiers to things, and, like, but it's cool. It's, like, I think you'd like it. It's not, I feel like it's we like the same things most of the time. I feel like this is a little, like, outside of what we would normally pick for ourselves, but I'm really enjoying it because Brandon Sanderson is such a good, like, author voice. I don't know. Like, he gives you detail without making it feel like you're getting too much and you're like overwhelmed, while also like he's not giving you so little that you're like having to fill in the blanks. Like, I don't know, like he's just like right down the line, and it's great.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm like a book behind in my Goodreads progress right now. So I'm trying to read 15 books this year, and it was like, read one more to catch up. So I'm like, fuck. No. Yeah. What are you reading right now? Are you reading the third, fourth one book?
No, I'm still
No?
on the bell jar.
Oh, that's right. You're on the
Um,
bell jar.
yeah, my reading deprivation week really put me back because I was in
Right.
a good, I was in a good momentum, and then I like completely stopped. But I'm only, I think I've got like 70 pages left of that book, so I'm like determined to finish it this week. Because I'm like, I can do that. That's like 2 sittings. I can do that. Um,
Are you liking it?
yeah, I
It's
love it.
kind of dark, though, isn't it?
So the last time I talked about it on this episode, I hadn't reached the dark part yet, so I was like, this is so fun and enjoyable and relatable. We've gotten to the dark parts. Um, I like it's sad and heavy. There is a part of it that I'm finding like a slight humor in,
Mhm.
just in the sense of like there is still like this relatability, that at least like with my experiences I've had with like what she's going through. I'm like, this is like in a way it's kind of funny, um, but it is dark. Um, yeah, so like it's gotten, and so I'm not entirely sure where it's going to end up because right now it's looking really bleak and I'm like, oh, but it's fascinating to see because it's in first person. It's fascinating to see where this character's gone to because like now the writing has changed in a way where it's like before she's just describing like everything that's happening and going on and her thoughts and stuff, and now it's like everything is very like she's just like highly depressed, like it's about depression and stuff, um and so like the writing has like changed in a way where it's like you kind of have to decipher what's actually happening around her because she's not actually giving you any information. It's really cool. Like it's like as a writing voice, I'm like, this is a really really well done. It is sad. We'll see what happens at the end.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it. I think it's really good.
Okay, yeah, that's on my actual physical bookshelf that I have yet to pick up. So maybe I'll do that one once I get through Mistborn.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Yeah. The other thing I'm into lately, so like we started a D&D campaign,
Yeah.
and I don't know what like came over me, but I was like, I'm just gonna like make a character for fun. Like just like I don't want to make the campaign. I just want to like see the other classes and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And this has evolved into I have like a whole storyline that I want to write like a script for, and like
Yes.
so I've just been
Yes.
like making so many D&D characters and like becoming obsessed with them, and it's like, and it's just like fun too to like make the D&D characters. Like I made this tiefling, and he's like how do I describe him? Okay, so he's like he's got a noble background, and he is a what is he? He's a sorcerer, right? Yeah, he's a sorcerer, and he's chaotic good. So, but he's also like an ass. Like he's like the kind of guy who's like, ooh, we have to like touch dirt and like sleep in the woods on this journey. But at the same time, like when he's in high society, he's sort of like an Emily Gilmore, where he's like polite on the surface, but like you're a fucking dick, like underneath kind of deal, and he like
Yeah.
plays the knife in. So I like that kind of like vibe. And I was
Yeah.
like, it's just so fun. It's so fun. And like the sorcerer class is so cool. I was like, oh my god, look at this, like all these different types of magic you can aspire to
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. And like I discovered the artificer class that I'm also obsessed
Yeah.
with. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. So yeah, I've just been making I've, so I have like the basic D&D account, so I only get like 6. And
Yeah.
Brewer has unlimited. He's like, do you want to make them on mine? And I was like, God, I love you. So I just was like, these are mine, making so many characters. God, it's been so
Hell yeah.
fun. Yeah, so I'm currently developing that out. I'll send you the story that I have because I'm making a pitch deck for it while I'm writing it. So
Yes, please do. That's awesome.
it's so fun. D&D is just really fun.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been doing in my free time.
Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah.
about to DM a campaign.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like it's my second full campaign, and then I've done a one shot before, so I'm like still a baby DM.
Mm.
But like, cause my problem is that I found with DMing is that, like, because as a player, I like to be like a little trickster. I feel like is the only way I could describe myself as a player, where like I'm trying to like use my like abilities and skills in ways that will like fuck up whoever I'm against in like combat and stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
found DMing, I'm like barely like I'm trying so hard not to kill my players, so I'm like not actually like trying out what abilities the NPCs can actually use. And
Mm.
so I'm doing a campaign called Tomb of Annihilation, which is
Okay.
like well known for being like a like you will likely die doing this campaign. Like you're not really expected to live. And so my goal is I gave the warning. I was like, my goal is to try to kill them. So so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm still like reading, trying to set up and like understand the campaign, but hopefully we'll start in a few weeks and we'll
Oh my,
see how that goes.
that's so exciting. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I would ever want to DM. I was telling Brewer like what I like about playing D&D is like Spencer is like I hate improv. I love having a script. Not like I hate to, like I hate it for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I love watching people do improv because I'm like you're so brave. Like I'm so proud of you. Whereas like
Yeah.
when it comes to me, I'm like I need a script. Like I don't like I love to be improvising within the confines of the script.
Yeah.
Whereas like but I feel like D&D is such a safe space for me to kind of have to like flex that muscle and like learn how to do it and it's like
Yeah.
I feel so awkward always in the first session and then I feel like I relax as I go but like
Mm-hmm.
there's just like something about it that like the improv that like freaks me out so like I feel like that would be my one shortcoming if I ever DM'd is like I would be really like self-conscious for some reason.
Yeah. I think my DMing comes from a place of like uh I feel bad for those that do DM all the time, so I'm like I want to give them a break so that like the people at DM can play.
Mm.
And then hopefully what I do is good enough. Because like for
Yeah.
me, I like playing more because it's fun to just sit in a character and be like,
Yeah.
I love living in that world and discovering that character.
Yeah.
But it is fun to like build that story. Um, just it's a completely different vibe
Yeah,
than
it's a
playing.
different skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brewer and his friends have been in a campaign for like years. And I
Mm.
think the way that they've done it is like he's DMing right now, but like that he doesn't always DM. Like they take turns. I think
Yeah.
according to like whenever maybe a new arc starts or something. I actually think that's so genius because then like it kind
That's
of
cool.
gives everybody a chance to be everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make a bunch of NPCs all the time. I really like making the characters.
Hell yeah.
Fun. It's so fun.
You'll have to, when you get into your character, I make little dice stands for my characters, so it's like character specific. So like I had this like witch, what was she? A witch gnome that was like a sea witch kind of thing. So I have this dice stand that's like tentacles on a platform, and it holds all
Ooh.
my dice. And I'm making one for my current goblin warlock, and I've got like a dagger that holds the dice.
Ah,
So if you want me to make you one, just let me know
I
the
do.
vibes, and I can make you one.
I do want you to make me one, and I'll tell you the vibes right now. I also, for our photo a day, one of them is my D&D dice. And
Oh,
but I
ooh,
bought
yes.
I had my old D&D dice from like our first campaign from like years
Mm-hmm.
ago in Chicago, and then I bought a new set to go with my character, so it's like the reddish goldish black one because she's also a tiefling.
Yeah.
She's a rogue. Um,
Cool.
so yeah, okay. I'll send you
Hell yeah.
but yeah, I want a dice stand.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that and add it into when I send you your wisteria vines
Oh yeah, you
things.
guys, if you have commissions, you should send them to Sarah because
Cinnamon.
she's made me so many great things. Yeah, I've currently asked her to make me a. It's almost like a beaded curtain, but it's wisteria, like flowers falling down to look like a waterfall. It was very my prompt was very complicated.
No, it made sense. I think I had started a few weeks ago, and then I like it was like doing weird stuff. So I'm revisiting it now that
Hmm.
I'm more together. But yeah, that'll hopefully be done soon.
Take your time. Take your time. I wish I could do that. I can't rap like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you know what we have to talk about?
What?
The Subway.
Yes, we do.
Who here's a Chapel Roan fan?
Anyone?
All of us are.
I'm so happy. What I most love is that she released on like a Tuesday, being like Subway coming out on Friday. And I went, thank you. I don't have to wait so long. I was like, it was great. And it's so good.
Yeah. So, it's amazing. Ugh, I have a hair in my mouth. Get out of here. I'm talking about Chapel Roan. How convenient, though, considering how much hair is in that music video.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it forever since, I can't remember which one she performed it at, but, like, I've watched every live performance she's done.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm just like, I need the studio version. And I love how well it translated into a studio version. Like, it's so good. And the music video was amazing. I also learned, like, have I lost the skill to recognize symbolism? Because I have to read the comments and things now in order to be like, oh, that's what that means. Like, oh, I didn't even notice that kind of thing. Like, it was driving me nuts. Like, because my favorite visual from it is when she has the short hair in the, like, wind.
She looks so good.
Like,
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on? Like, what's happening? And someone was saying, like, the whole thought of the music video is, like, hair holds memories. And so, like, and, like, you know, the, like, breakup haircut you usually get.
Yes,
you know, better. And so they were saying, like, there's that image of her, like, riding the bike with her long hair, and, like, it's got all that stuff in it, like, the memories from their relationship. And then when she cuts it off, hoping to get it all out, the cyclone is all the stuff that was in her hair still. So she can't really, like, escape it, sort of deal. And I was like, I never would have put that together. It's like, thank God. But also, I'm like, my skills have deteriorated. Like, I feel like I used to be so good at shit like that in high school, and now it's like gone. And I'm just like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not like, what does it mean? Yeah, I'm obsessed. It's so good.
So good.
And I love that line, made you the villain, evil for just moving on. Like, there's something so, like, I don't know. Like, I've never heard something like that in a breakup song, in my opinion. Of, like, I recognize my own, like, bias towards you right now.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love it.
Just phenomenal.
So good. Do you listen to Renee Rapp at all?
No, but it's funny. You were just saying, like, people telling you the same thing over and over again. My roommate texted me, because I'm gone for the weekend. She was like, the new album's amazing. You have to watch and listen to it.
It's really good. That's a good one. There's, like, some, like, gut punchers where I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to revisit this album later on. But it's good.
Okay,
it's really
I bet. Yeah. Maybe we do, like, a top 5 or whatever, like we used to do.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I don't know why. I never really, like, listened to her. Like, it's not, like, I don't like her or anything, but I just, like, I don't even think I listened to her first album, to be honest. I don't know.
I think I got into her because she released the song that came out with Mean Girls that was, like...
Oh, It's Not My Fault.
What was it called? Yes, and I loved that. And then... What else? I think my sister was into her, so I, like, slowly started to listen to her, and then I just kept on listening to her. And, like, she's, like, she came up doing musical theater.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got, like, just this, like, really strong voice, and, like, there's a lot of, like, stuff behind it when she sings, and it's just so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Renee. Yeah. Wow. We're so blessed with all the music coming out.
This month is about to be the best music month, because I think Chapel Roan's releasing an album.
Someone was saying...
Or she was?
She's gotta be. Someone was saying if The Subway and Good Luck Babe are on this next album, it's probably going to be the best pop album to have come out in the last 10 years. And I was like, that's a steep thing to say, but it could be true.
Could be.
Yeah, I have a theory that she teased some of the like songs because there's like a moment where she's like looking up at the signs that are in the subway car, and one of them says like "good luck." And I was like "good luck, babe." Like it's an allusion to that. Like obviously it could just be like these are phrases
Yeah.
people tell you when you're breaking up, but I was also like that just feels a little like too close to "good luck, babes." That I was like parsing the signs to be like, could any of these be song titles? Like oh my god.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
That'd be so cool. Mm. Oh, Chapel.
So great.
It was so great. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Well,
Well, good ramblesode.
good Ramblesode, yeah. I think we talked about so much.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, where were we?
Maybe like sitting on a bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Just yapping.
Just yapping. I love it.
Cool. Great. Well, thanks for joining us this week. And we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, to join our Patreon because we're on the second to last section of our Akamath read. So
Crazy.
we only have one more section to go. Oh my god. Last section was hilarious. When I was editing it, I was like we were just so up in arms about everything. I loved it. Yeah. And Music Corner still going strong.
Yeah, we'll be what episode is this? Yep. Tomorrow, we'll be ranking Kesha's Period album.
Yeah. So good.
So yeah. Check us out on patreon.com/sasshousepod.
Woo!
Okay, well, we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.